Hey everyone, Brent Miller here with Remax Realty out of our Grove City, Ohio office. And this is the first in my five-part series that I'm going to call Recession Yes, Housing Crash No. Today is Monday, April 13th, and as of this moment, more than 90% of the United States of America is in a shelter-in-place order, prompting many experts to warn that the American economy is heading for recession. So, what is recession? I'm going to read the definition from the National Bureau of Economic Research. And they say a recession is a significant decline in economic activity spread across the economy, lasting more than a few months, normally visible in real gross domestic product, real income, employment, industrial production, and wholesale retail sales. End quote. COVID-19 certainly pushed the pause button on the American economy about a month ago, and that's prompted your Goldman Sachs's, JP Morgan's, Morgan Stanley to call for a deep dive in the economy. And though we're not maybe technically in a recession just yet, chances are we're going to be very soon. Does that mean we're headed for another housing crash? And I would say no, it does not. Wanted to call your attention to the graph I have up on the screen here. And this is from CoreLogic. It's their National Home Price Index, and it is showing you what has happened to home prices during the last five recessions that have hit the United States. And as you can see, obviously 2008, housing took quite a hit, and during the Gulf War, a little bit of one. But the other three recessions actually led to an increase in home values. So there's not a clear correlation between the two. What are some of the experts saying this time? Well, a fellow named John Burns of John Burns Consulting did a recent research project on recessions that are caused by pandemics. And what he says through his analysis is that historically, a pandemic will result in a sharp decline in the economy, but also a sharp recovery that recovers rather quickly and would cause little damage to home prices. The chief economist from Myers Research, a lady named Allie Wolf, says that last time housing led the recession, this time it's poised to bring us out. The recession that's hitting now is really going to be hitting leisure, hospitality, uh, transportation, and trade. And lastly, an interesting note from Robert Dietz, who's chief economist of the National Association of Home Builders. He says the housing sector enters this recession underbuilt rather than overbuilt. And I'll just interject, interestingly, in Columbus, Ohio, where we are, in 2019, we had a net gain of roughly 22,000 people move into the area, while at the same time, there were only new housing units, this including apartments, houses, everything, condos. There were only 7,500 new housing units built. So we only built about a third of what we needed last year. Back to the quote. That means as the economy rebounds, which it will at some stage, housing is set to lead the way out. Bottom line, if we're not in a recession yet, we're going to be probably by June. This time, however, housing is the sector that's going to pull us out. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to have part 2 of the series. Have a great evening.